Hey there, sign of Virgo. This is Kim with your reading. If I can remember correctly, your last next 3-day reading that we did had a lot of 10s in it. And then I wish I would have flipped the bottom of the deck over, because when I was clearing up the cards after the ending of that reading, there was the 10 of Pentacles. And I was like, another 10. It would have been, it would have made it like just amazing. Shuffle. I've been shuffling the cards, and I have the Star and the Two of Cups. You all have some magnificent energy going on right now with you. You just really do. And when I see the completions and things like that, I think you all must have you must have been getting some ideas or some planning that's unfolding regarding big actions. You know, big actions are required for completion, you know. So, and then I'm seeing the Emperor here as I'm talking about this for you. So let's see what Spirit Guides, Angels have for your next 3 day. And we'll pull 2 from the Journey of the Sacred Bee Tarot. We'll pull 2 from the 108 Oracle for day 1, day 2, day 3. And then after, if you want to stick around afterwards, we'll clarify. Sometimes we don't really need too much clarifying, but I just like to do it for the people that want a little bit more information on everything. So let's see, Virgo. And if you would like a private reading, the information is in the description box. Basically, just email me. But we're definitely going to take a look here. Oh, wow. When I picked these, I had no idea that they were so close in resemblance to these cards, but they really, really, really are. Power, 4 of Pentacles, but it's power. It's building a firm foundation. You could find with this energy that you're a little bit more isolated with your resources and your materials, because you can be focused on planning for building, like your own security, you know. I have a tarot deck that is, I think it's called the Zombie Tarot, and their 4 of Pentacles is a really cool one. It has people in like a survival shelter, you know, like a bunker. Not saying that you're going to need that, but it's just really showing how that stepping into that energy, as long as there's no over attachment to something that needs to be set free or be done in a different way. It can be about building and sticking to you. You do you. It can be good for warding off unwanted energies into your environment too. Like if you see, I wish I had that other deck out, because it just the picture is of a family. They're doing actually pretty good, and to themselves they're doing really good, or with themselves. And there's some crazy stuff going on in the world, just like today. Right? There's some crazy stuff going on. Crazy. Okay, so I appreciate you being here. I appreciate your angels and your spirit guides being here too, to help facilitate these readings for you. Whoa. Wow, I definitely have that one and this one. And that one. Bottom of this deck, beautiful, is the rainbow. Yay! The rainbow. Wish granted, serendipity, blessing, patience pays off, abundance, hope, good luck, patience. We'll see, they say patience pays off and patience. So patience with some sort of promise, especially when you know for sure that God, divinity, source, creator has put a promise into your heart. It's a mix between something you desire, but also something really good that you don't expect that's going to come as part of a plan here. Godsend, creation, manifesting wealth, prosperity, and perfect timing. The King of Cups with the 5 of Swords. Oh, see, that's where I'm going to want to clarify. Oh, and 72. That's interesting. A 7 and a 2. 72 is the number of the angels. You have the Kabbalistic higher order angels. There's 72 of, and then 72 of the Goetia or the fallen angels. And that number is significant to me, 72. It might be to you, maybe in the same ways, I'm not sure, but I have the summer months as a timing card. Of 3, well, it says 3 to 6 months, but I'm going to go more so with the Zodiac seasons of Cancer season, Leo, and Virgo. I'm going to say here, Virgo, that it's going to be more like a timing of July and August. Biker, it might be for this, the biker energy. Lone wolf style, impervious, nonconformist, standing up, breaking rules, brotherhood, enjoy the ride, loves freedom, moving on, outlaw, maverick, swift actions, and a need for speed. So the reason I might need clarification is because I can't tell if you're dealing with somebody that has some kind of anger issue or problem here. It would just seem like that to me. That you could be dealing with someone who's kind of emotionally, like, they're not stable, they're not balanced, they cause discord. Some energies, you know, can even thrive in that, and I don't see how, but they can, and it can make us feel like if we are making progress, that this is the type of energy that wants to get in the way of that progress. There might be a reason why you're feeling the 4 of disc, right, in your power when you're sticking to yourself. Definitely with that type of energy. It can also mean here that somebody, and it might be a little bit of both, is that there may be a player or a character in your life that is like a King of Cups, that's ready and willing, like, to fight with you, for you, because of a very strong heart connection or connection through love, right? Love. So to me, I just really think we're going to have clarification on that to really figure that one out. 4 of Cups and the 8 of Cups. Whoa. Now, if you feel drawn to the 4 of Cups, or you can relate to it strongly, I would say check out the collective read that I did, because it was all about what to do with this energy of the 4 of Cups and the Saturn being conjunct with Aries right now. It's just really significant until September 1st, and this is like very strong energy that's going to be like, you're going to be able to do something about the 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups is when we're feeling bored or dissatisfied. We can feel emotionally even numb to a situation, so much unhappiness or dissatisfaction that we withdraw emotionally from what's even going on. Definitely strong withdrawal of our emotions. You know, sometimes people, a lot of times people check out energetically before making a physical move somewhere, right? So for a lot of you all, that is happening either in work or with what you're doing at home, with what maybe at one time you even considered pleasurable. So, because see, this is like a, you know, when people have awakenings and then they're like, oh, I just woke up to something, or enlightened, and all of a sudden I've lost some sort of motivation for what I used to like or what I used to enjoy. Yeah, I can get a little bit of that here, like just kind of wanting to do something, wanting to go somewhere different, actually, because there's usually like a trail here with the 8 of Cups. This could mean that literally we've gotten or felt so over a situation that we're wanting to go on a different pathway. It leads around the mountain. It goes to your 9 of Cups, which is your wish fulfillment, your wish granted, but you have to go on the trail, and the first part of it would definitely be energetic closing off, and like energetically to a person, a situation, cutting that out. This card also was in the collective read, and my favorite number 47 is here, so I love that number. The scuba diver, you also have 444 in a row, like being guided, by your angels showing up here. The Four of Cups is like this scuba diver too, where we are really, well, let me just read it. We're going deep here. Going within, observation, 0 point, self-examination, exploring the unconscious mind, in the void, a desire to know, self-reflection, disconnecting. Yep, that's exactly what those cards are about. And deep thoughts and subliminal. It's a powerful energy of facing some hidden emotions or feeling them. Like, it's intense. Yeah, it's intense energy. And then the baggage is number 7, excess, unresolved issues, held together, preparedness, pack rat, fearing separation, heavy burdens, responsibility, necessities, being prepared to go to the next phase and the long journey. And so those cards are perfect. They're perfectly aligned for your message. And yay, they're actually saying, you know, Kim, that was on the bottom of the deck because it is coming for you all. Yeah, we can have some worry for sure here about finances. Not just about finances, but about worry with the other people that are connected with your 10 of Pentacles. So how you're going to achieve, it says wealth on here. There is worry or concern about it. But day 3, I'm thinking that there's some news here about this coming in that's going to relieve your mind, relieve your anxieties here. Because yeah, when we're in that 4 of discs, we're just building here. We're kind of having even to hold back on spending things that we normally would, because what we really want to build is the wealth and prosperity where really everyone is taken care of very well. Ooh. Oh, nice. So that's your completion. That is the 10. That is your completion of that. You just have with that 9 of Swords, that's all. We'll go ahead and transmute that energy before we get to day 3, which, by the way, day 1 starts on when you view this. We will go ahead and transmute that and say, if the thoughts come into our head that causes doubt to creep in, that wealth is for us, that we can have everything we want and more, there are really no limitations, then we're going to see that as the limitation that needs to be changed. Then that is the thing that we need to work on. Shield your mind, your thoughts with the shield, defensive, to withstand, stand up for a stronghold, security. That's what the 10 of disc will offer, is security too, for sure. To ward off unwanted energies. We've already said that message too, so that's a repeat message for you. And then the yaw is adventure, affluence, luxury, mobility, travel, great ease, smooth sailing, sophisticated, with the wind, self-indulgent, prosperity, comfort, wealth, over the top, and extravagant. So for Virgo, let's go ahead and see who or what is the 5 of Swords, King of Cups about. What is the King of Cups, 5 of Swords about? Oh, okay. It's about the 7 of Wands in the reverse. And it is about the 4 of Swords. It's a very strong message of Virgo saying, listen, I don't want to fight anymore. I'm not going to fight anymore. I'm definitely going to still stand up for myself, but like you're not going to be standing up for that person or the whole situation. You're not going to fight with this person. You're not going to be let them drag you into conflict all the time. It's about respite, refuge, time away from that energy is what that's about. Oh, and it brings the Star. Yeah, and it brings the Star. Yeah, you you may feel a pull to want to match somebody else's energy, but remember with Aries and Saturn, it's gonna People are going to be pushing your boundaries, as well as you need to be standing up for setting healthy boundaries. They're going to be pushing them also. So be careful with that. Kind of just know that that is what's going to be. It's in the in the sky, literally, that type of energy. So the stars are being aligned for something really good. This is that wish granted type of card, something that you've wanted for a very long time. It's probably associated here with this summer card or the July, August, if you're not in the, if you don't have the same seasons. The King of Wands, being able to build what you want to masterfully, inspiring others the way that you're handling obstacles and challenges, and maybe even completely avoiding fights and arguments and things that could get blown up at this time. This is really you being very powerful and using it in the right way. Who is the King of Cups, please? News. They're associated with the Page of Swords. Ooh, because there's and the Page of Cups. To me, this is saying that you have an admirer, a secret admirer, or somebody that has been watching you, observing you, like not in a creepy way, in a good way. They feel something for you and maybe want to give you a message of hope, a message that something's going to get better. As well as, of course, your spirit team wants to. This person cares. I don't know if they've been observing you and they care a lot. So I don't know if you put yourself out. Most people do have somewhere where they're putting themselves out there in some way. Even if you're just walking to the grocery store, whatever it is. Another Five of Swords. Ooh. That's what, I'm clarifying these middle cards. That's what's literally going to cause you to really say, no, I want to go in the direction away from this. Away from what is. Away from that, because there's too much arguing here. There's too much fighting. It's not in alignment with your Ten of Pentacles, that energy. And so, look, you got Ten of Pentacles twice, because I think that's where you're actually going. And interesting, those Ten of Pentacles, they actually kind of look the same, don't they? Even though they're different cards, their pentacle looks very much so like that little flower. So the bridge to your Ten of Pentacles is in this different direction. It's like Spirit is saying, pack your bags. Something's going to be perfect. All you have to do is plant the seed, and they will set up the right conditions. Okay, so now can we let Virgo know what is the Nine of Swords about and how we can change it or fix it? It's about money, resources, and things getting balanced out in that part of our life, I think. Home life, finances, home business. We're really worried about maybe ourselves and also maybe taking care of others too when we have this card. We're trying to be fruitful and fertile. Good karma is coming to you in that sense. But I definitely, the Queen is the Queen of Pentacles is the one who's trying to take care of it all, or has to take care of it all in some type of situation. And they're saying that this is going to get balanced out really in the most magnificent way. Ten of Pentacles usually is an indication that there's going to be more people involved here than just be you. Yeah, we have good news. Again, Page of Pentacles. So we have Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles. So there, when I said I thought that the the wealth card is going to be associated with some sort of news or message coming in, it is. And it can be in the form of a new contract, but I also feel like partnerships and alliances that coming together, and then they're able to create this wealth. And that is the seed. I said, all you have to do is plant the seed. That's the seed. The ground is fertile now. And with the Three of Swords reverse, it's because we're putting this past hurt and past loss behind us and allowing for this new stuff to come in. So I have a strong, Libra, Capricorn, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. These cards say Libra, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Pisces here day 2, and Gemini and Aries. So let's pull an angel number for you and wrap it up. And if you would like a private reading, the information is in the description box below. Let's get to this angel number and close it out. 28. I'm a leader. That also might be what this King of Wands is doing, because they're very inspirational to others about how they're building things. So you might be in a position where you're like a motivational speaker, trying to, people really need that right now, is to lift their spirits up, lift people's confidence levels up, things like that. That really helps, you know, for the greater good. But let me read that. And stepping into like a leadership position. 28, in an effort to accomplish great things, you recognize the value of working with others, and you make a capable, compassionate leader who can bring people together and drive a team towards achievement. I'm a leader. So is the King of Cups. This is a very diplomatic person who can lead others in a very loving way. So it can be that you are the combination of these archetypal energies of King of Wands, King of Cups. So that makes sense, because I felt like a masculine energy of knowing what action to take and that happening. All right, I'm sending you love and light. Bye.